Hi. Good morning. 5008. How are you? Just waking up. Which country you are? North America? Or which city you are? United States. Nice. So we should in the same time zone. Any question about meditation? Seattle. Oh, just less than 3 hours drive then. I've been in Seattle 3 times, I think. Yeah, 3 times. Oneness meditation. Nice. Oneness. Yeah. I realized the oneness more and more recently. And the realization is deeper and deeper. There's no boundary, there's no limit. It's fun. And the meditation is a tool to realize the oneness. Have you been on? Because I haven't seen you lately. I've been good. Only because my schedule is disrupted, or my 2 boys hockey, and soccer is always on Saturdays and Sundays morning. Yeah, that's the only reason. There is no limits because language is limited. Meditation does not have a language. It's silent. Wow, you got it. You got it. If I mean, your understanding is definitely right, but there's another understanding here is if you notice sounds or voices or languages are coming out from that field, then there's no difference between silence and sounds. So I'm using my language, my voice, to talk about it, and it's part of it. It's the part of the silence or the field. You notice that? Do you agree? The words I'm speaking now are coming from that field. It is the expression of silence. Then, every word you say, every activity you do is from that field. And this reminds me the Heart Sutra. Emptiness is no different from form. Form is no different from emptiness. If your inner side is still and silent, every word, every action you do or have is the expression of the silence and the stillness. And it becomes fun. You're not limited to just sitting quietly doing nothing. You're more open to everyday activities. But this activity are more from stability, openness, luminosity, and connectivity. Do you follow? Like now, you are in the way, you are in the Tao, you are in the flow. You just express it or not express it. Doesn't matter anymore. You can express it in music, in singing, in art, in painting, anything, in brushing your teeth, in washing your hands, washing your dishes. So everything becomes expression of that. That's the real meaning of oneness. There's no conflict between the activities and the non-activities, or the activities and silence and stillness. There's no difference now. So that's the real meaning of oneness. Thank you for reminding me this. And yeah, remind. Hello, Spring Tab. Hi. Spring Tab. Okay. A student here. We are all students of this truth. There's no limit to learn. Every second can be can be a time of learning. This is the beauty as a human being, who has the ability to understand the creator, the creation, and the created are one. We are talking about thoughts, correct? Thoughts are activities of your true self, or in general, mind, emotions, are activities of the true self. But before you awakened, which means you don't understand your true self, you don't know who you are, the true self, your activities, your thoughts is very limited, becomes very individual, very egoic even. So after awakening, your thoughts, your emotions becomes a part of the true self. It's like, again, the best metaphor I can use is the waves and the ocean. Before the waves, one wave, the whole universal ocean, realize you're just a wave, you're just a body mind. You are limited, or I was limited, so limited actually. The ratio between wave and ocean is infinite. There's no number can define the ratio between the ego or the truth and the true self. Anyway, before you awakened, you realize you don't understand the ocean, the most infinite power. But once you awakened, every expression, every activity you have or you're doing now is the expression of that, the expression of the totality, the oneness, the non-duality. Then you enjoy it. You have more understanding and control and your understanding are deeper and deeper, and there's no limit. So mind becomes a service, a tool from that totality, from a higher dimension or true self, what you can call, you can name it as you want. You have more appreciation about this creation. You have more understanding how beautiful you are. It's so beautiful. It's so powerful. It's so wonderful. So amazing. I'm talking about the thoughts. Yes, the thoughts are the expression of the true self. And the interpretation of the energy. Yes. So you have a physical body, you have mental body, you have energetic body, and then you have a spiritual body. At least 4 bodies. Maybe you have more bodies, but my understanding is now 4 bodies or 1 body. Again, you can define this oneness into infinite different things, but all these different things comes from oneness. So all in one and one in all. You always have that feeling and understanding, which is fantastic. I will say it's fantastic. It transforms everything. It transforms everything of you. So energy is very beautiful, especially for me now when I reach my 53. I'm 53 now. So energy is going down. That's a fact, comparing to 20s, right, 30s. But also that's the reason why I'm going to boost my energy through standing meditation, through walking meditation, which I did yesterday in a group meditation, which is I appreciate that my friends offered a house, a big room. Yeah, like really big, like 1,000 square feet for me, for the group meditators, that I can share and teach in person, you know, even though we only have 4 people yesterday, but it's fine. It's good. It's a start, right? I used to teach and share in the clinics, and that does not work. But now I gradually pick it up, which is really nice. Heart Sutra, yes, Heart Sutra is the epic of Buddha's teaching. Emptiness is form. Form is emptiness. Again, I try to use Einstein, the greatest scientist. He said, the object in space, you can see any object in space now is not separated from the space. The object in space is exactly extension of the space. The wave, if I use the waves and ocean, the waves is no different from ocean. The wave is the manifestation of ocean. The object you can see, any object you can see now, including your feelings, emotions, thoughts, inner images, chatters, are all expression of that thing you're looking for, and all the philosophers, all the scientists are looking for. The place you're looking for is the place you're looking from. This is really deep. So 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, 3 generates 1,000 things, and you can include that 10,000 things, 10,000 objects, forms, shapes, names are all coming from that oneness, the true self. That's the beauty of creation, of created and the creator. I love this. I'm a Baptist. I'm a Christian. I baptized like 3 months ago. I love the idea of the Trinity. You know, the Holy Spirit, the God and Jesus actually express, from my view and my understanding, express creator, creation, and the created are one. It is true, but if you don't waken up yet, you have very limited understanding of the Jesus teaching. It's fantastic. It's like you understand every tradition. You can understand every tradition or religion in a very authentic way. You're not fooled by the words, by the teachers, by the unawakened teachers anymore. Anyway, it is useful. I mean, every religion is very useful and practical if you can see by yourself. Spin trap is gone. It's fine. No limitations of the totality of you. No, not at all. That's the beauty of creation. That's the power of creation. The beauty is that you are the creator, correct? Once you realize the creation and creator and created is one right now at this moment, at every moment actually. I try to use the director, because sometimes God is only creator. Sometimes some people don't agree with this, so I use a less religious word, director, like a director of a film. Okay, director of a film. You are the director, you are the actor, and you are the editor of your movie we call life right now at this moment. How you depict the nature, the world is, or in other words, let me rephrase. The whole world is a projection inside out. What's your understanding here in your heart, your mind? We're projecting a world accordingly to your understanding and to your realization. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's part of the freedom too. You are the creator of the movie. You are the director of your life. And you are the very actor of your life too. So director, actor, and editor are one. You are the cameraman of your life too. Do you like to take photos, especially with a very professional cameras and lens, right? You choose the angle, you choose the where to take a shot. So you are the creator. You are that one who is clicked the button every moment. You are the creator of the orchestra. Yes, you're the director, like of music performance. You want to each musician or which instrument can play at that moment and with more sound and voice. Your interest, your attention, your intention and attention create your world. Are you a Catholic? No, I'm a Baptist. Anyway, uh, I even don't know what's the difference between so many, you know, Christians. There's so many, like Buddhists. As a Buddhist, we have different, so many different schools. But I understand essence through. It's like you met 1,000 people in your life already, right? We maybe you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s. You met thousands or millions of people. Let's say thousands of people. So every face is different. Every people is different. Background, education. Look. Their their face. But underneath all the difference, you understand the truth. They are human. They have body, they have mind, they have spirit. So in that, you come to a commonality. You comes to a commonality that they are human. They share the same part of you. There's some identical part of them that is identical with you. So the ability, we all have the ability to distinguish, to tell difference between apple and the pear. But that's not a true ability. The true ability is to tell that commonality or sameness between apple and pear. Do you follow? So you can, from 10,000 things, you have the insight that they share a one commonality or universality that comes from the high dimension, because you are there now. The ability to draw a conclusion of sameness or oneness from so many different things is more powerful to tell the differences. Sorry, my English is not so good to. Hopefully, you can follow me. I like the director. I will use that now. Yes, director is more less religious, less offensive. It's more neutral. Hello. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for encouraging. Yeah, I'm still learning English every day. It's fun. As you said, the language is the expression of my feeling, of my realization, of your feeling, of your realization. Same thing. But I do cherish, I can speak Chinese, so I also, doing some Chinese calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy. You use a brush, so I really appreciate that I'm Chinese. I can, I notice the difference between English and Chinese. Chinese is more like symbolic. To give you a story, my son, my third son, is he was dyslexia in English, but not in Chinese. When he was 2 or 3, he was struggling in English. The ABC letters and all the words, and we introduced him the Chinese, which is symbolic, which is like mountain in Chinese. We draw like a mountain. Okay, mountain in or water in Chinese, we draw like a water. So it's very easy for him to understand Chinese. He has no dyslexia in Chinese, but dyslexia in English. Do you follow? So he studied Chinese first, and gradually, his English improved. That's why I said, as a Chinese, I'm so proud that I can understand Chinese and English. I have a contrast now. I cherry both now. It's like, again, it's like you understand white more, you understand black more. You human as human, we need contrast. And this principle works for meditation. Once you realize stillness and silence, you have more understanding of activities, of sounds, of movements. That's the beauty of meditation. Meditation is try to learn stillness and silence, and from there you understand your activities more, like everyday activities, or like art performance, music, or just like washing dishes. You understand the activities more because you have that contrast of stillness and the movements of sound and the silence. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And you have more, how to say, a full length of understanding of the reality. Tango Twin Flame. Hello. uh, hello, everyone. Yeah. Hello, Tara. Thanks for coming. Julie. And Julie. Uh, 10 plus 9 is 12 what? Wow. Amazing. Uh, you should order Uber so you can have a biscuit and egg sandwich. There's a guy, a dad is he's playing with his daughter. Fun. So 5008, you meditate every day. You have any interesting experience recently? Tara said, I have recently found a Tanka art of Buddhas. Sam, Samantahara I bought in Tibet in 2019. Yet Tanka is beautiful. Yeah, I have 2 or 3 in my home too. Yes, it's beautiful. It's a reminder that there are so many sages or awakened beings in history. So it's like a reminder, yes, or a light in the darkness. So we can use their wisdoms, their light, to guide us. That's basically the Tanka. You know, and also it's beautiful. It's art too, right? But there's a deeper meaning. Samantabhadra. Yeah, Samantabhadra is the if I'm right, is the wisdom, uh, the teacher of wisdom. So, 5008 said, feeling presence. I went to the forest. I seen a man in red on my left side. I could feel it. I don't know if it was my imagination. Maybe, once you can become very still and silent, your 5 senses, you can receive more information that normal people cannot. So maybe not. It's not your imagination. It's only because you can see more, you can feel more, which is good. For 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 everyone, I think for everyone, if you do have more experiences of different cultures, different religions, different understandings, and different abilities, like you can play music, you can draw a picture, you can take a photo, you can run on a sports field, you have all the different experiences, right? All these differences is all helping you to realize the complexities of the oneness. So your perception of the world as runner, as a musician, as a chef, as a IT man, imagine you're so capable, you can do 100,000 different work or professionalism, professions. You have so many different angles to look at the reality. That means you have more understanding. That means that you don't attach or how to say bound by any perception. There's always other perceptions to look at the world. So why I'm saying so, because once you become more still and silent, you have more experiences, you have more perceptions, and you have more allowance. You accept more for people's different perceptions. Everyone's perception is different. So you have more acceptance. You allow them to have different opinions, different thoughts, different mindsets, different stuff. This universe is, how to say, not uni. It's complex. It's very much complex. Because now you enjoy both sides, the one, the simplicity, and the complexities. That's the beauty of awakening. You allow everything to happen. Samantabhadra is a principal primordial Buddha. He is depicted as a divine union with some sorry, my is a Sanskrit, and appears naked to symbolize the nature of the absolute truth and emptiness of all phenomena. Very good. Emptiness and wisdom is the core teaching of Buddha, right? Together they embody the union of wisdom and compassion, harmoniously blending the energies of the masculine and the feminine. Very beautiful. The yin and yang. Yeah. If you look at from the Chinese culture, the symbol of yin and yang, the black and the white fish, right? Actually, it's not a plane. It's not even a three dimension. It's at least a three dimension. So so if you like that symbol yin and yang, my focus is on the S line right now. The S line is the harmonious expression of yin and yang, of the masculine and the feminine, of the sunlight, of the sun and the moon, of all the different forces, different cultures. You can find very neutral, that, how to say, central line of everything. That's it. In every moment, in every situation, and in every place. So basically that means you are in the flow. You are in the Tao. You're authentic. You're centralized. You're stable. You can manage situations which seemingly chaotic. Seemingly chaotic, yes. Because underneath every chaos, there's stability. There's peace. There is truth, as you said, Tara. Underneath every form and a name, there's truth. There's unity. This one, again, the Jesus teaching. Flip a rock. Flip a rock on the road. You find me there. Break a piece of wood. You will find me there. Sorry, I forgot the original words. Basically, Jesus teaching everywhere. The truth is everywhere. It was like this. It is like this. It will be like this. The only thing is, do you notice? Do you realize this? The truth is always here and now. The completion and perfection is always here and now. The only problem is, are you ready to know it? Yeah. Or I use your word, Tarot. Are your wisdom and compassion are embodied? Wisdom is self-realized. Sure, you can learn some words from Heart Sutra, from books, from Jesus' teaching, from Bibles. But it doesn't matter how many books you read. Again, it does not matter how many prayers you have done. It does not matter how many hours of meditations you have done. What does matter is how much do you realize. 1% you realize you benefit 1%. 10% you realize, 10% you benefit. 100% you realize, 100% you benefit. That's all. The truth, the place we are looking for is right here and now. It's so fun. It's so, it's a hidden treasure. I say it again. It's a hidden treasure. But it's also it's an open treasure. It's everywhere. It's the most paradoxical design of the Creator. Why did you stop playing mantras on the background when you're streaming from home? Oh. Oh, you like that mantra? I like that too, but sometimes I know environment helps, but your stillness, your silence does not need anything. Maybe that's an upgrade of my realization, or maybe I just don't have time or the equipment. You need a cell phone and the computer at the same time, right? Maybe I just forgot it. Or I say I prefer a direct link or connection or union with the stillness or with the silence instead of the mantra of the voice. It is a beautiful reminder. Now, maybe you too, you can upgrade to, you don't rely any third-party stuff. You don't rely any second-party stuff. You are the stillness. You are the silence in which everything manifested as you, in you, as forms, names, you know. It's crazy. I know, it's crazy. I'm in process. Awakening is not linear. No. It's, yeah. Everyone has his path of awakening, all right? Different, we are in a different steps, but it's fine, you know. No matter how many different we are, we share the same similarity. That's the beauty of creation. No matter how rich, no, we are poor, rich, or Asian or European. No matter how old are you, 70s or only teenagers, there's one thing that does not change over time, over forms, over names. That's the thing we need to realize or stick to. Your laughing is awesome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, laughter. I do realize laughing is a medicine that cures. Yes. When you laugh, your body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. You have a positive or humorous perception of the reality, of the things, even you don't like. That's it. You can laugh over the things you dislike or you hate. So in Buddha's teaching, we have the laughing Buddha with big belly, right? Yeah. Nothing is really serious in an awakened one. If I say death is the most serious problem let's say, problem in the world for everyone, once you can see through death, then every other's problems becomes really smaller. If I say death, if you understand the meaning of death with an awakened eye, so nothing is really serious. So you laugh. That's all. In Buddha's eye, everything is just fine. I know Trump did a terrible thing, is doing his terrible things now, you know, one after another, I would say. The whole world is in turmoil because of him. But in Buddha's eye, everything's fine. We are learning from everyone's behaviors, you know. Again, it's not what happened outside. Is your understanding of that what happening outside. That plays a role in your heart and in your mind. I'm not saying what Trump's doing is good, no. But his doing does not influence my inner peace anymore. That's the first step we need to achieve to self-cultivate the inner stillness and silence to resist the chaotic influences or frequencies. You know? That's the mantra. That's the mantra we need to repeat. I really love Vajra Sattva mantra. Oh, nice. Om Banzan Sato Samaya Malubalaya Banzan Sato Deloba Jitsa Jizu Mebawa. It's so beautiful. It's so peaceful, so stable, so connected with your inner stillness and silence. So beautiful. It's coming from the awakened beings, right? So it's much more powerful than than rock and rolls, than pops, pop music, let's say. Daily wisdom with the oneness meditation school. Thank you. I'm just a guide, you know. I'm a guide. I'm still learning every day. But I'm a guide to help you to awaken, to reach the seventh step of the total 52 steps. From a normal person to a fully awakened Buddha, we have 52 steps or stairs. So I'm here to reach the 17th step, which is awakened being, which is so basically you have no ego anymore. You disidentify with the body, with the mind. Or you're not limited by your body and mind anymore. You can see through your body and mind. You can see beyond your body and mind. That's the 17th stage. You realize the total ocean. You don't identify that you're the limited wave anymore. You are the entire ocean in action. That's my purpose of this oneness meditation school. Once you comes to 17 steps, you become awakened, you can teach yourself. No one can stop you. Everything can become your teacher. Everyone can become your teacher. That's how important the 17th stage or steps is. I've made it meditating completely for a full year. 2025 was completion of a full year of the meditation every day. Bravo! Bravo! You're doing the greatest job in universe. 5,008. You're serving the universe with by your still and silent frequencies. It's a complete full range frequencies. That's why I clap for you. You are doing the greatest job if you're meditating, because you're tuned in with that universal frequency. You can manifest that tuned in frequencies in your everyday activity, in your family, in your job. So you are the greatest. And I, on behalf of universe, I thank you for your effort. Please go on until one day your frequencies can influence your colleagues, your classmates, your friends, your family. People feel it. Okay? And your Buddha nature, your or light within is not a candle light anymore. It's maybe grows to a 1,000 watts white bulb. You know, people can see you, people can feel you. And eventually, I mean, you can become a superstar, supernova. Boom. Buddha was a supernova 2,500 years ago. I can see his light now, even 2,005 years later. Any sages is a supernova, okay, in the history. And their light is still shining right now, like Jesus, like all the sages, okay, no matter in what kind of religion, all the masters, all the awakened beings, their light is shining right now in your heart, in everyone's heart. Who can recognize the people who can recognize the light is the most how to say, wealthiest person or happiest person. Do you know Sadhguru? Sure, Sadhguru, I love him. Sadhguru is so fun. He's a funny person. He definitely, in my understanding, awakened being. And his light is shining now. So he is a living Buddha, a guru, which is really precious. Because you can interact with his body and his mind, right? Real time. when you read when you read the Heart Sutra from Buddha, who died, who passed away. I mean, the physical body passed away 2,500 years ago. Is not real-time connection, but you can read his minds by the words. But it's not the three-dimensional, like a body, like a mind that can have this interaction right like now. Sadhguru, I love him. I always say this: you learn how to deal with the violence of your own mind. Yes, and how unnecessary some of it is to hold on as thought. Sometimes, what Trump is doing now is really violent or noisy, right? I use a metaphor that if you're living a high-rising apartment, if you're living in the first floor of a high-rise, so one day the garbage truck collecting the garbage bin in your community. If you live at the first floor, the noise from the truck connecting the garbage is really loud, like that. But imagine you live in the 30th floor, like 100 meters high above the truck. The noise becomes very small. You even cannot hear, the truck. The truck becomes a beetle, the size is very small too. It depends on how still you can be. Like you said, 5008. If you're living in your spirit, the first floor, then you suffer. We suffer. I suffer. If you live in the 30th floor, truck is fine, noise is fine, nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Everything is okay. Nothing really matters to you. Yeah. You know the truth of these lyrics? Yeah, I hope the Queen he's a awakened one too. Did you watch the movie Samadhi? The movie Samadhi? No. There's a movie of Samadhi? I will try. Just be careful that nothing really matters. It has a risk. It's not mean you don't care anything anymore. Nothing really matters in the first place. It tells you you're not influenced by all the negativities. You can see through all the negativities. That's the first step. Then everything matters. Everything matters if you can use that situation, use that negativity to awaken someone who is ready, who need help, who need love, who need care. So it's a grasping with letting go, with the power of letting go. Okay. So it's a S-line between the yin and yang. It depends on the situation. So you are really in the flow instead of very strict. Oh, nothing really matters. Or everything matters. It depends on the real situation. You can stand. You can be in a state that everything matters, or nothing matters. You have that beautiful S-line the dynamic real-time S line, the how to say, the central line, or the center of any coordinates of space-time. Anyway, it's a just reminder that words is limited. Words are limited. Okay, I talked about around 50. Oh, 1 hour. My goodness. So my boy is finishing his soccer now. I need to pick him up. Back to the reality. Okay, last sentence. Yes, there are 4 episodes of Samadhi movie directed by Dan. Okay, he's your neighbor from Canada as well. Highly recommended. Oh, sure. I will watch it. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. I will watch it. I think, again, thank you for coming. 5000 Nate and Tara, Twin Flame. Thank everyone showed their face here, and thank you everyone for your efforts in the meditation to become peaceful and wise. Nothing can beat your wisdom and the stillness. Thank you. You're not allowed to live with. Thank you. Wow. 5,000 Nate. I'm so happy with you. I'm very happy with anyone that is on the path of awakening or already awakened. Welcome to the club. The movie is free. Yes, your awakening is free too. Yeah, thank you. See you next time. Bye now. Wish you a best day, a best moment, a best of best. Oops, how to end? Okay. Bye now. Thank you. Chicken club bacon sandwich. I like the club. Chicken club bacon sandwich. Nice. I love it. Bye.